The dwarf lake iris is in bloom. You may have seen it as you were coming in, the little purple flower. Crazy to think that it's a threatened species because it is so prevalent here. We're gonna look at different locations to maybe install some interpretive signage about the dwarf lake iris. So I know that was a goal of your guys's.
These post-secondary high school students are learning about the related ecosystem to this watershed here on Lake Huron and Thompson's Harbor State Park. They're using their quadrats to do some habitat mapping. So they're doing some stewardship work, and they're actually doing their science class with some partners here to help them who have experience in identifying the species.
Our high school is about 10 miles from here, but some of the students hadn't been here before, and they didn't realize all of the different unique habitats in this ecosystem and how fragile it really can be, and why it's important to protect it. So, I really want to foster that. I want to hear from you just some reminders of why the Fen is so unique.
The Be Wet program funds locally relevant, experiential learning for K-12 students and educators through what is called meaningful watershed educational experiences.
Huron Pines, through this Be Wet grant project, we are engaging with teachers and students to increase their knowledge and understanding in the ecosystems in Northeast Michigan.
It's so important for students to learn about the global habitats in their backyard. When they learn it young, they take it with them throughout their lives and share that knowledge, and they'll never forget what a coastal fen is. And they all grew up here, and they'll all remember that a global ecosystem was right in their backyard all along.
By taking the research that we're doing in the classroom and then being able to actually be here in the field and apply that and see it and touch it and feel it, that really solidifies that connection that they have to it.
Did anybody see any invasive species at all while you were out there? That's what we're going to take care of next, is pulling that, because that does tend to grow, right next to the iris.
When you take students outside of the classroom and really engage them in a hands-on learning project where they can be stewards of the land and understand those interconnections between the habitat type and the unique species that live there. So those experiences, they shape our lives and our memories and define who we are and where we will go long into the future.
If I eventually come back here, or if I go to another state park, I will know to watch out for those invasive species and how they are hurtful to native plants and animals.
When we get back to the classroom, the students are going to decide what is the most important information that a general visitor to the park should know about the iris and why it's important to protect it, and we will then have it made and then we'll install it here. So something that will be like a lasting impact that they had.
Fostering that sense of place and the sense of care and understanding for these natural communities will only help build conservation stewards long into the future.